How do you know you're actually awake? You can feel the chair beneath you. You can hear the sound of my voice. You can see the screen in front of you. Everything feels real. But here's the problem. In a dream, everything feels real too. That's the terrifying idea at the center of Inception. Cobb carries a small spinning top called a totem, a simple object with a terrifying purpose. If the top falls, he's awake. If it spins forever, he's still dreaming. And at the end of the film, the top spins, the camera cuts, we never find out. Because maybe the movie was never asking whether Cobb was awake, maybe it was asking whether you are. Think about it. Last night you probably had a dream. While it was happening, you accepted it completely. The impossible felt normal, the strange felt familiar, you didn't question it. Only after waking up did you realize it wasn't real, which raises an uncomfortable question. If your brain can perfectly convince you that a dream is reality, how can you be certain it isn't doing that right now? Neuroscience reveals something fascinating. When you dream, your brain doesn't receive a reality label. It doesn't announce, "Warning, this experience is fake." Instead, it generates an entire world. People, places, emotions, physics, a complete reality simulation running inside your skull. And while you're inside it, you believe every second. That's where Inception becomes more than a movie. It becomes a philosophical nightmare. Over 400 years ago, philosopher René Descartes asked a similar question. What if an invisible force was deceiving your senses? What if everything you see, hear, and touch was an illusion? Today, the question has evolved. Some physicists and philosophers ask whether reality itself could be a simulation, not a dream created by your sleeping brain, but a reality generated by something larger. A system, a machine, a universe we don't fully understand. And here's the unsettling part. From the inside, a perfect simulation would feel exactly like reality. Just as a dream feels real until you wake up. You may be waiting for proof, something concrete, a test, a totem. But what would that even look like? Every piece of evidence you gather comes through your senses, the very senses you're trying to verify. It's a loop with no obvious escape. Maybe that's why the ending of Inception still haunts people years later. Not because we don't know whether Cobb woke up, but because we don't know whether certainty is even possible. Right now, the screen is still glowing, the room still feels real, your hands still feel like your hands, and maybe all of that is exactly what a dream would feel like. So before you click away, ask yourself one final question. If you needed a totem to prove you're awake, what would it be? And if you can't answer that, how do you know you aren't still asleep?